You guys have asked, you've begged, and I have delivered. We give you the book test. This episode of Scam School is the secret love child of TuneUp Media and Squarespace. I really do look like an idiot with that hair. Oh, hello. Welcome to Scam School, the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. I'm your host, Brian Brushwood, and out of everything we did at South by Southwest Interactive last year, the #1 trick everybody wanted to learn was how I did the book test. Now, the truth is, the version I used was too complicated, too difficult, way too hard to explain in just one episode of Scam School. So I've done the next best thing. I've put together a version that will look to most people to be the exact same trick, but it's one so easy you'll be able to bust it out first thing tonight. So I present to you your very own version of the book test. Hey, how's it going? I'm Brian.
Hey, I'm Kaylee.
Kaylee and
Mitch.
Good to meet you guys, and I cannot express how excited I am about this effect. It is nothing short than a true demonstration of supernatural powers. I'm going to go out for James Randi's $1 million prize, and I'm going to yank it away from that dude. I'm like, give me your money. I'm rich. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to have you think of a thought that nobody else will know, and I'll be able to read your mind. But the problem is, if I ask you to think of a word off the top of your head, there's only about 100 words you're most likely to come up with, right? Because I know right now both of you just thought of Hambo the moment I said that. See, I'm good. So we're gonna pick an arbitrary word, and to help us out, I grabbed 3 books everybody's heard of. I don't know if everybody's heard of them. I just grabbed 3 books that I dig a lot out of my own library. I grabbed Fight Club by Chuck Palahniuk. Did you read it? You probably saw the movie, right?
No.
I did.
Yeah. I got Catch Me If You Can by Frank Abagnale, which if you haven't read it is an amazing story. You probably saw the movie, right?
Yeah, movie.
And I also got Why People Believe Weird Things by Michael Shermer. It's about pseudoscience and the pyramid.
Yeah.
Weird Things, the movie. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to pick one of these 3 books. Which one do you want to use for our experiment? I'm going to be totally fair. I'm not going to try to influence you and make you take you're going to take the Weird Things book. Which is interesting because these are the 2 I figured you'd be more familiar with. We'll get rid of these. We're going to use Why People Believe Weird Things. We're going to pick a word out of the book, and I want it to be truly random and totally fair. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to write down any 3-digit number on this index card right here. Any 3-digit number right across the top right there. You'll understand why in just a moment. Make sure all 3 digits are different though. Don't bust out a 666 because I'm superstitious, and that would mean this is double work.
Okay.
All right, you got it?
Yep.
All right, I want you to flip it upside down so I can't see it. Pass it over to Mitch. Mitch is going to do some math. So you provided the original seed number. Now I want you, Mitch, to flip it back over. I want you to see what number she wrote. And I want you to, underneath it, flip those digits.
Okay.
And then I want you to subtract to get the difference between the 2. Now it may be, like for example, if she wrote 1, 2, 3, you would write 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
But then when you try to subtract 3, 2, 1 from 1, 2, 3, you'd be like, that's wrong. So you put 3, 2, 1 on top.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
Subtract the lesser from the greater is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
All right, and that should give you a new 3-digit number. Let me know what you got there.
Good, yes.
All right, flip it upside down, pass it back to Kaylee. You did the original seed number.
Divide by pi.
Yeah, divide by the square root of I. So now, he gave you a new number. I want you to do the same thing, reverse those digits. And if your new number is only 1 digit or 2 digits or whatever, just make sure you add zeros at the beginning to make it a 3-digit number, like 002. And I want you to add the 2 numbers together, the number and the reverse number.
Well, okay.
All right, now, so you've got some number, right?
Yeah.
Whatever that number is, actually, pick it up, Mitch.
Okay.
Whatever that number is, I want you to circle the last digit.
Okay. The ones digit?
The singles digit, correct.
The ones.
The ones. Yeah, tens, hundreds,
Okay.
thousands. Okay. That will be the word number.
Okay.
Whatever digits come before that will be the page number. Now, open that book to that page and find that word.
Okay.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah, we got
All right,
it.
I don't want to peek.
Okay.
You got it closed.
Okay.
You're thinking of the word, right?
Yes.
Now that was about the most random way I could think of to pick a word, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't just pick one off the top of your head, so no psychological predispositions. Random number, reverse difference, adding them up, come up with a number. One word's the page, the other word's the word. I'm going to try to figure out your word. That's my prediction. Once and for all, what word were you thinking of?
Abuse?
Abuse.
Abuse.
Nice.
Mitch liked it. Kaylee's just like, how good. I guess you can read my mind. And Mitch is just like, I will give you my house. Teach me this power. All right, I'm going to teach you guys exactly how to do this, but first we have to thank our sponsors. Thanks, guys. I know what you're thinking, dude. Holiday season, gift buying time. Haven't made a decision because you might be a little bit lazy. I know I am. You want to blow their minds this season? Offer to fix their entire music library. Offer to fix every ID3 tag, every bit of album art, and the best part is you won't even have to do it yourself. Outsource the work to TuneUp. It plugs right into iTunes and automatically corrects all of the unlabeled and mislabeled music in your collection. No more track 01s, unknown artists, or Jay-Z spelled 10 different ways. It'll find and replace missing cover art, and let me tell you, this thing gets it right. It uses acoustic fingerprinting, and it has a database of over 70 million tracks. I couldn't stump it, no matter how obscure a track I threw at it. Head on over to tuneupmedia.com and start playing with the free trial, and then you can get the lifetime unlimited license for less than $30. And the best part is, not only will you look like a complete rock star, but you can get a 15% discount by using promo code SCAMSCHOOL at checkout. And you'll look like a badass. Have a scamtacular holiday season, people. Get drunk. Eggnog. And by the way, I gotta tell you, because the moment we went to break, like, Kaylee's like seriously messed up over this. She's like,
I am a little.
this is genuine psychic phenomenon. There are two parts to pulling this one off. And the first one is purely mathematical. It's an algorithm that takes a random number and causes it to become the exact same number every time.
Okay.
So basically, well, I'll explain what we did about the book in just a moment, but let's start with just the math here. So I asked you to come up with a 3-digit number. Pick any 3-digit number.
272.
272. So, and actually, I say all 3 digits different because that will screw up the algorithm, because 272 minus 272 is 000. Right? So we'd be screwed at the beginning. So we don't want to do that. So all 3 digits different.
Okay, so 273.
273, and the difference between 372 minus 273, so it would be 99 would be the difference between the two, right? Now the problem is, remember we ran into this, we had 99 in our example, so I said to add a 0, so it's 3 digits, and then add up the reverse of that. So 099 becomes 990, and then add it up to 1089. All right, now just to make sure that really is how it works, pick a different 3-digit number.
478.
478, 874. So 4 minus 8 is 6. 6, 9, and 7, 3 is 396, right? 396, and then you reverse it. 693. 6 plus 3 is 9. 80. You end up with 1089. So, this seems like a totally fair way to pick a number. Any 3-digit number, as long as all 3 digits are different. You reverse it, take the difference, take that, reverse it, and add them together, and you'll always get 1089. Now, that by itself is a hokey math trick. That's something that you can do to impress your geometry teacher, maybe. If you want to make it a freaking miracle, you got to take it to a context and make people believe you're reading their minds. So that's why I grabbed these 3 books here. They really are the real books, and I picked them partly because they all happen to have interesting words on the 9th word of page 108. So I knew I could get to the 9th word of page 108. So for example, if you had picked Catch Me If You Can, I would have written down the word. Hold on, go ahead and find page 108. And I'm going to write down practically. And so that's why I wrote the word practically. I only had to remember 3 words. I knew that if you picked this book, I would say practically. I knew if you picked Fight Club, I would say backwards. And I knew if you picked it, Why People Believe Weird Things, I'd pick the word abuse. So now that you know how it's done, here's the important question. Can you remember the steps to pull it off? Who's going to be my volunteer? Who's going to do the trick?
I will.
See, Kaylee's like, now I've stolen fire.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see Kaylee pull it off here in just a second. Let's talk about Squarespace, because it's finally here, the Squarespace iPhone app, and it is freaking gorgeous. You can manage your entire Squarespace site on the go, post and edit blog entries, you can upload pictures on the fly, manage your content, preview your updates, access your site statistics, and it's all seamlessly integrated with your iPhone. I'm telling you, you don't even need a computer anymore. You can blog from the bar and claim you're working and kind of be telling the truth. Now here's the thing, you know everybody's moving over to Squarespace. It's no secret, they've got the best system around and everybody knows it. The only question is, whose promo code are you going to use when you sign up? Whose promo code is going to get you 10% off the lifetime of your order? And most importantly, whose promo code will keep you swimming in free drinks? It's gotta be promo code SCAMSchool, all one word. Head on over there, sign up now, make America proud. Make your mom proud. Hell, make me proud. So it's 413 349. Okay, got it.
Okay, so take that number, and if it's a 2-digit number,
Yes.
add a 0 at the beginning,
All right, got it.
and then flip that like you did the first set,
Yeah.
and add.
And add them together?
Add them together.
All right, done and done. We'll flip, and then we'll add.
That's a completely random number,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay.
Oh, it's random.
Now, the last digit of that number is going to be the word number,
The word.
and everything else is the page number.
All right.
So, open up Fight Club
Okay.
Yeah, go.
Let's do
Open
it.
that page.
All right.
and get,
There it
to,
is.
get to number picking.
There he is. Tick, 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 tick. There it is, right there.
Okay, we got the word.
All right, now I'm going to write down that word, but first focus really hard on what that word
Don't
is.
let her see it. She's speaking.
Especially the first letter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I can really read Brian's math, so
She doesn't even know you anymore.
I've got the word.
What is it? Or should we say it?
Well, I've already written it down, so
Okay, it's backward.
It's backward.
Oh!
I don't believe it. Very well done. And you handled a lot.
you,
There's a
Brian.
lot of steps to
Amazing.
this. But you guys, it takes some practice. Make sure you do it with a friend a few times to get it down. But once you actually bust this out, you're going to be exploding some brains. Thank you guys so much. We can all toast our empty glasses now. Toughest part about this version of the trick is remembering all the phases in order to get to that number of 1089. So I say break it into individual components and give each person a different job. Not only will this involve everyone and make it seem more random when you end up with 1089, it also guarantees that each person only does one calculation, so it's easier to pull off. Now, I know you're going to have great stories of making this work, so I want you to post them at the boards at revision3.com/scamschool. If you want to suggest your favorite bar trick, write me directly at brian@revision3.com. If you're doing the Twitter thing, you can follow us at twitter.com/scamschool. And if you'd like to know when I'm coming to your hometown, follow me at twitter.com/schwood. Now, next week, we're going to be learning the awful dark secret of what's really in white glue. But until then, I'm going to screw up all these knobs. I'm going to tweak them like dirty nipples.